Welcome to Daily Gossip. You will get daily Hollywood updates here, so remember to subscribe for the latest videos. The world of celebrity is a realm where mystery meets magnificence, where every glimpse is worth gold, and where one moment captured through the lens of a camera can spiral into a global sensation, and no star embodies this magical dichotomy better than Jennifer Aniston. At 56, she remains one of Hollywood's most talked-about figures, a woman who has not only sustained a legacy spanning decades, but has also continued to evolve, stun, and inspire with each public appearance. And now, once again, she is the name on everyone's lips.
Why?
Because whispers and wild claims have begun swirling, claims that the elegant icon was recently spotted on vacation, wearing nothing less than a transparent bikini in public. Yes, you heard that right. Transparent. In public. On vacation. And as this story spreads like wildfire, people from every corner of the internet are rushing to get a glimpse of the supposed scandal, hungry for answers and clutching at blurry photos and exaggerated headlines. But what really happened? What are these photos showing? And is the woman known for redefining class and beauty really making a statement with something so daring? The buzz started after a flurry of low-quality paparazzi images began to circulate online. They showed Jennifer, smiling, relaxed, radiant as ever, enjoying a vacation in a sun-soaked location. These photos, at first glance, appeared harmless. But then came the wave of speculation. YouTube thumbnails lit up with titles like "Jennifer Aniston wears transparent bikini at the beach." Clickbait posts filled every social feed, and suddenly, the world believed something extraordinary had happened. But as we examined these viral snapshots more closely, a different story began to emerge. The alleged transparent bikini? Not transparent at all. In fact, not even remotely so. The reality was far more familiar and grounded in Jennifer's long-standing style, subtle, sophisticated, playful, and always tasteful. The photos in question showed her wearing a perfectly normal string bikini, possibly a light shade that looked sheer in the glare of sunlight, but certainly not see-through. Her ensemble was fashionable and flattering, sure, but far from scandalous. It was the clever manipulation of lighting, angle, and digital editing that birthed this now viral illusion. And yet, that illusion was all it took for social media to explode. But why is the world so obsessed with Jennifer Aniston's beachwear? Why does a simple vacation outfit command global attention? Because Jennifer Aniston isn't just a celebrity, she's a symbol. A symbol of aging gracefully, of surviving heartbreak, of embracing power with humility, and of turning vulnerability into victory. Every time she appears in public, whether at a red carpet gala or on a tranquil beach, she tells a story, not just about herself, but about what it means to be a woman admired by millions. And when someone with such cultural weight appears in swimwear that even hints at transparency, the story becomes a spectacle. But let's not forget, Jennifer has always handled the spotlight with grace. Over the years, she's been photographed in dozens of swimsuits, triangle bikinis in Cabo, sporty two-pieces in Mexico, even daring high-leg cuts in her younger days. But never once has she crossed the line into anything remotely vulgar or designed solely to shock. Her fashion sense has evolved with her maturity, classy, bold, feminine, and always with a dash of sun-soaked California flair. She doesn't chase attention. It follows her, naturally and endlessly. And this vacation is no different. The setting? A dreamy coastal escape, possibly Spain's sparkling Mallorca or the luxurious beaches of Cabo San Lucas. Surrounded by close friends, Jason Bateman and Amanda Anka, perhaps even a rumored new flame named Jim Curtis, Jennifer looked serene, at peace, in control. The kind of vacation one imagines after decades of hard-earned fame. No flashing cameras, no scandalous stunts, just a woman being herself, in her element, glowing with effortless beauty. And still, the internet turned that serenity into a storm. Pages upon pages began dissecting her look, her choice of color, the way the fabric clung to her form, the way she carried herself with an unbothered smile. Comment sections overflowed with admiration, envy, curiosity, and, of course, judgment. But beneath it all was the same question pulsing through every post. How does she do it? How does Jennifer Aniston, at 56, still manage to shake the world with nothing more than a beachside photo? The answer lies not in the bikini, but in the woman wearing it. Jennifer represents an ideal of timeless beauty, yes, but also of reinvention. She's the friend we grew up with on television, the rom-com queen who turned heartbreak into headlines, the philanthropist, the producer, the woman who defied tabloid madness and stood tall with dignity. She's the embodiment of how fame can evolve, not into arrogance, but into artistry. That's why even the idea of her wearing something as bold as a transparent bikini becomes global news. Not because it's revealing, but because it's her. Because even imagined rebellion from Jennifer Aniston is worth dissecting. And so, with the entire digital world zooming in and out of those controversial images, only one truth remains. Jennifer didn't need to wear a transparent bikini to command attention. She just needed to exist. Her presence alone turns waves into stories, swimsuits into statements, and vacations into viral moments. As the beach winds blew softly through her golden hair and her laughter echoed across the surf, she once again reminded the world that true allure isn't found in fabric, it's found in confidence. And that confidence? That's the real story. That's the real glow. That's Jennifer Aniston. But the spectacle didn't end at just images or headlines. It continued to evolve as a full-blown phenomenon. As Jennifer Aniston quietly enjoyed her holiday, the virtual world erupted into a firestorm of speculation and awe. Some fans passionately defended her, praising her elegance, strength, and the age-defying aura that she seems to carry wherever she goes. Others, mesmerized by the illusion of transparency, began analyzing her body frame, posture, smile, and even the reflection of sunlight on her swimwear. Influencers and commentators poured in with videos titled Unpacking Jennifer's Bikini Moment, What Jennifer Aniston Wore and Why It Matters, and even how Jennifer Aniston's vacation changed the internet. This was no longer about a bikini. This was about a cultural icon doing what she does best, inspiring emotion, conversation, and an almost reverent level of intrigue. Through it all, Jennifer remained completely silent. No public comment. No clarification. No Instagram rebuttal. Because Jennifer Aniston has never needed to respond to noise. She has always let her dignity speak. And that silence? That refusal to engage with the chaos? It only made the fascination grow even stronger. Because mystery is power. While tabloids scrambled to manufacture more details and create artificial suspense, her fans doubled down in celebration. The Jennifer Aniston effect had taken hold, yet again. Online communities began sharing collages of her most iconic beach looks over the decades. From her sunny Malibu weekends in the 90s to her Mediterranean yacht getaways in the 2010s, to her elegant private retreats of today, one thing was clear. Jennifer Aniston had always been a master of understated allure. She didn't need flamboyant stunts or explicit fashion statements to turn heads. She didn't need permission to age, to relax, to wear what made her feel good. She wore grace like a second skin. That so-called transparent bikini? Whether it existed in reality or was merely a product of digital exaggeration, it became a symbol. A symbol of how society responds when a woman dares to exist freely in her own body, on her own time, without apology. Jennifer Aniston's presence on that beach wasn't about rebellion. It was about ownership. Owning her body, her narrative, her life. And in an age where so many celebrities crumble under scrutiny, Jennifer stands tall as a fortress of self-assurance. Soon, the conversation turned from rumors to reflection. Articles began to emerge with deeper commentary. Why Jennifer Aniston's bikini story resonates with women over 50, how Jennifer quietly redefined aging in Hollywood, and when beauty is confidence, what we can learn from Jennifer's silence. Suddenly, this wasn't just about whether a bikini was transparent, it was about transparency in a deeper sense. About how open we are in confronting our own insecurities, how bold we are in embracing change, and how fearless we become when we stop trying to meet expectations and simply live. That is what Jennifer Aniston showed us, without ever saying a word. Through the haze of viral speculation and AI-enhanced images, a real story emerged. The story of a woman at the peak of her power, choosing peace over performance, elegance over explanation, and presence over provocation. The sun may have lit her swimwear, but her spirit lit a fire across the world. And as the days passed, the frenzy quieted. Other celebrities emerged in headlines, other stories took center stage. But the echo of Jennifer's beachside mystery remained. Because moments like these, when a figure as revered as Jennifer Aniston steps into the frame, even unknowingly, leave an imprint that transcends time. She didn't need to pose or proclaim or posture.
She just needed to be.
And that beingness? That radiant calm? That's what captivated the world far more than any imagined transparency ever could. In the end, the real transparency was in how clearly she reminded us of something powerful, that you don't have to shout to be heard, that you don't have to reveal everything to be seen, and that growing older isn't something to hide, it's something to celebrate. So whether it was a shadow, a reflection, or simply wishful thinking on the part of paparazzi lenses and overzealous fans, the truth is that Jennifer Aniston once again stirred the world, not with scandal, but with stillness. Not with exposure, but with presence. And now, as the photos circulate and the story continues to breathe on the wings of rumor, we know this much is true. She's still got it. She's still Jennifer. She's still the woman who can walk down a beach and make the whole planet stop and wonder. That's not just star power. That's legendary. And that's what makes her one of the most unforgettable forces in Hollywood history. Thank you for watching Daily Gossip. Subscribe for more celebrity stories, shocking Hollywood updates, and inspiring journeys every day. Tomorrow, another star will take the spotlight, but today, it belongs to Jennifer Aniston, the queen of effortless glamour and timeless strength. Don't miss what's next, because the stars never stop shining.